I have another project here. This is a baby gate. It's a really nice design. I mean, you can look at the picture and just tell how it goes. But I kind of looked at the directions and I was confused as well. So you just take this one. There's one with 2 holes in it, and then there's a stick with 1 hole in it. And then the top comes off, and you can screw, there's a screw hole in that as well. So you kind of just basically look for this. Look for the pieces with the screw holes in it. And this is C. So there you go. D. And C goes on C, and it's upright. So that piece goes on the top, and this piece goes on the bottom. And I guess it doesn't really matter which way you want it to swing, but this is the way that it's gonna always stay. Like, this is the fixed part. So you have that, and then the latch part is going to be right here, but I took the top off because this is this hole. So this hole is going to be at the bottom, but you'll know it because the actual piece will have a screw hole in it, like this. So it's like that. And I'll show you once I put it up and I put the cap on.
What was that?
So what I did here is so I can have it even on both sides, because I know the step is straight. So I took the measuring tape and I measured from here to here, 12 feet or 12 inches, 1 foot. Just so you have a step to step on, I don't know. And then I just lined it up. And I know it has this piece, but I didn't take it out because of this molding, because of this. And I need this spacer at the top. You know, so I'm gonna have the spacer at the top. And I lined it up. I used the level that they give you, this level. And then inside of the level, it has this hole puncher. And I punched 2 holes in, one right here and one right there. That's with the screws. But what they don't give you is if you don't happen to find wood in the back, because you only get screws. So you have to make sure you buy some anchors, some kind of anchors, because you're gonna need them. Because if there's just drywall and you don't have a banister to go to or anything, there's nothing that you can do. This is the only alternative that will make it strong and hold up to the weight that you need it to. So let me drill these holes out and pop these in, and I'll screw it up just like that, and I'll show you what I mean. See, there's 1 screw hole down there, and the other screw hole's right here. And the piece that goes on it is right here. This goes on it and cover up that screw, and 2 screws go up here. So that's going to be like that. Clear is going to be on the bottom. Then that's going to be like that. And this is going to be the part that holds the door steady. Now, this part right here, I mounted up. I used the building blocks that they give me, and I built it up in a level. And I just use this block for the top. Now this goes on top here like that, and it swivels. I don't know if it, or maybe it's set, but set it to be straight like that, and then put the top on. Then I have 2 screws that I'm gonna pop in here. But you have to take this off because the hole to go into the wall is behind here. That's why there's only one hole in this one. But I'm gonna do the other one the exact same way. I'm gonna build it up, and hopefully this video is informational. So I did the other side. I measured it 12 feet or 12 inches, and I made a mark right in the middle of that piece that I have for the outside. So this is the way you want it, like that. And then you want that piece at the bottom. And then you want the clear piece at this bottom. And you want that at the top. But to make it easier, you have the holes in the stick, and you'll know. So, and this one has the hole. This is the only one that's on the bottom, and that one's on the top. So now I'm done. I'm gonna put the door on, mess with it a little bit on camera, and then I'll move on to the next one. So I'm not gonna finish this project just because I extended the door and it was on, everything was on. You know, you put this on here, and if you mess up, you know, this doesn't come out. So you get this piece that you push up there, and it kind of pushes this together, then that way you can take it out of this hole if you mess up. But I put it in a hole, and as you can tell, I messed up, and it worked good, but it just didn't reach the other side. So he's gonna get a 2x4 and just put a 2x4 behind here and use these spacers still. Or you could just get like a 2x4 and a piece of plywood, however you like it, but he's gonna do that. So I'm gonna end this video here, and you know, I'll show you the finished product on the one I do in the other room. So this is the finished product. The latch goes here as the round part, and then this comes here, and then like that, like this, and you can adjust it from 1, 2, 3, 4. You loosen that, and you'll be able to adjust it and make it wider and smaller. But then lift it up. You see, this is on a spring, so the spring helps it, and then you lift it up like that, and you put it on, and it locks right here. And make sure that goes in down there. And this is the finished product. The first one was the hardest, so, and this is kind of on an angle, but this, and then this swivels, so it can close a little bit on an angle.